Mr. Chairman, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, thieves and hawkers, and the RAF. I'll start by thanking these fair maidens for delivering this, what's that say, Sharon? I can't read your writing. Special meal tonight, and for the setup of the room and their hospitality. Once again, Sharon, you and your staff have done a first-class job, and on behalf of the association and our guests tonight, I thank you. Right, back to this evening's address of the lassies, which back in October I was given this task and told to do it. Not to break a habit of a lifetime, I followed orders again. Thank you, Mr. McNair, sir. Now, most of these addresses to the lassies run for about 10 minutes, but not wanting to upset the lassies too much, mine is a much shorter version, giving us more time for drinking and dancing later. Now, in tradition, and to keep continuity, the lassie giving the reply tonight asked me if she could see mine.
Ready up?
I've shown her mine. And as of yet, you'll be pleased to hear, Justine, I still haven't seen hers. As time has progressed, the lassie would be at home doing her chores, preparing the evening meal that would have consisted of thousands of calories. And today, a lot of what we are served for a meal is what my food normally eats. The obsession of diets has taken over. I think Chef's clotty pudding has caused havoc with the points and sin charts tonight. Joking apart, I've taken up this obsession as well. I'm now on a light diet. When it becomes light, I start eating. But I'm pleased, looking around the room, that a lot of our present company have yet to start this New Year's tradition and have joined us tonight in devouring this wonderful meal. So, the female species. How did it become so powerful? What went wrong? Women's faces not being as soft as the hands that does dishes? Women not doing the shake and vac to put the freshness back? Well, a lot can be traced back to the suffragettes movement. One woman's desire to be heard was so strong that she hurled herself under a racecourse at Epsom. If only a few more women would follow this example. The opening meeting is April the 26th this year. And of course, Mom, we have ladies in the military. Great. Whose smart idea was it to teach them how to kill?
Who's done it?
And how much does it cost to produce a Kevlar vest that could accommodate a pair of breasts? Now I had to change this around because after the RSM read it, he said I wasn't allowed to say tits.
I've just spoofed this.
Not to mention the other military issue items that come in the wrong colour and size. No wonder we can't afford to run helicopters anymore. Women have also entered the space race now, so it won't be long before there's a major incident following some woman applying a bit of lippy whilst reversing into the Mir space station. Sit down, Fred. A lot say women are only good for cooking, cleaning, gestating young, and activities in the bedroom. I strongly disagree with this, as they are also good with curtains. As you will agree, women are a very complex creature. Praise her, she thinks you're lying. Don't praise her, and you're good for nothing. Show up late, you're inconsiderate. If she's late, that's a woman's way. If you talk, she wants you to listen. If you listen, she wants you to talk. Some questions a woman may ask require more than a simple yes/no answer. One in particular that most will have encountered tonight is, which shoes look best? I'm going to try and solve this one for you. Now when this question comes up, you're probably already running late. She'll come down the stairs with one pair on and the other pair in her hands. This is no ordinary choice, it's more like the chicken and egg problem. If you say the one's on, she will think you're trying to hurry her. If you choose the ones in her hand, she will think you don't like the ones she's chose to put on. And one thing you don't do is suggest a third unoffered pair of shoes. And by no means, never suggest a different dress. As she will take this as you are calling her fat, and the whole night's finished and ruined. The only way to ask, they only ask us because they know we don't know the answer. And they're just trying to domesticate us. Well, here's what we should do. Tell her to try the other pair on. Then tell her the first pair looks better. The ones that she's picked first to put on her feet. Then pray she doesn't grow to like the second pair, and this chap should get you off you. Now, a lot of people in the room tonight know very little of Robbie Byrne, but to give you some idea to fill the gaps, for the older lassies in the room, he would have been the chap with the Cortina at Queen's up Basford. Offering you a brandy and baby sham to take you home. For the younger ones in the room, he'd be on Jeremy Kyle's show every morning, having paternity tests for his wife, sisters and neighbours' kids. That's my interpretation of him anyway. Whilst having a break from mating with anything with a pulse, he wrote some truly amazing poetry. And I've taken just a short verse which stood out and reminds me of my good lady.
Steady on. There's taxi fare. I'm getting it out.
As fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till all the sea's gone dry. This was taken from Oh My Love is Like a Red, Red Rose. It's the only piece I could read as everything else was in Scottish and needed translation. So what would the great Robbie Burns, or Rabbi Burns, as Mr. Currypiece once introduced him as, make of today's lassies? And what would he make of the lassies in our company tonight? Some of you wouldn't stand a chance. Whereas most of you would have ended up with child by Christmas. A loose-limbed, seducer, sex machine, womanizer, charmer, bragger, and a bit of a bugger. Sit down, Mr. Chairman. I'm talking about the great poet from up north. I'm sure he would have agreed with all the gents in the room tonight that we're all proud of our lassies, that they have spent hours pruning, plucking, doing their hair, applying the war paint, and of course the amazing dresses. Lassies, you've done us all proud. Now I ask the lads to stand.
Go on then. Are you good?
Together we stand here and praise for the women around us and in our days. A brief embrace brings untold pleasure. They care for us. Oh, they're all lassies, a true told treasure. They care for us and keep us well, but occasionally it feels like heaven. They get better with age, just like fine wine. May all of you love them like I love mine. Follow scoundrels, rogues and rascals around me. Join me in a toast, for it's them we love most. The lassies. The lassies. Thank you.